big fat bags of laundry. That's the delicious treat for today's video. We're doing a bit of time traveling. These bags are what I brought up from California to Washington to put in the washing machine at my mom's because I was going to put them in the storage unit, but they weren't clean, and I was like, that'd be bad if they were dirty and stinky in a storage unit. Okay. I know what you're thinking. Emotional. What is this music? What's going on here? It kind of sounds like Elden Ring. Like an Elden Ring passive area. I was searching for music for a video, and I found a couple ambient songs that I was like, ooh, these are kind of a vibe, even though they're just on it's like a licensed, stock music site. But the music's really good. A lot of it. So anyways, I was like, ooh, trying to shape in my mind a narrative for a video around one of these songs. Like, what I would do for something like this, I'd be like, you see, I don't know what love means. I've never known. And maybe I'll know in the future. But for now, it's all speculation. See, when I met Sarah in the summer of 50, she had black, blue, brown eyes and a beautiful smile stretched from ear to ear. Ripped her skull open. It was disgusting. So I got a little sidetracked there. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like music you hear that you can see. This is some Pride and Prejudice type shit. Maybe. What else? Yeah, just some like Victorian era bullshit. Anyways, I'm doing the laundry in this video, as you can see. Stuffing it in there. For the first time in maybe 3 years, I separated the clothes out. I separated the whites out. Because my mom has bleach at her house. Not used to that. Luxuries, that sort of bougie type thing. So I put them separate because if I have the chance and if I'm not at a laundromat, which I have been for the last, 2 years, it's a nice thing to do, whiten up the whites a little bit, cook them at 400 degrees Fahrenheit in the hot water. Quite delicious. If you hate the music for the chores videos, respect, RIP, love you. I'll literally stop next video if a lot of people are like, what the fuck? If people just prefer to have voice. Oh my god, what's going on there? As I was saying, this footage is older. When did I leave? It's probably from I guess only like 2.5 weeks ago, but a lot has happened in those 2 weeks. This was me mid-journey to where I am now. This is at my family's home. It's been a while since I've been there. I was only there for a few days, just to stop on the journey. Jacob Geller sold me that safety razor. Jacob Geller, the video essayist, if anyone knows him. Amazing video essays, but also very compelling sponsorship he did with Henson razors. And I was like, ooh. And I love it. It's a $70 metal razor, but the razor blades cost like $0.01 each. So, not $0.01, but it's just way cheaper. And you can have a new one every shave. Super worthwhile investment. Super solid. Anyways, yeah, so I was at my mom's, just hanging out, and I filmed a bunch of stuff, and I didn't end up doing anything with it. And as we'll see towards about halfway through, it'll cut to another time of my life, which was even further back. I don't know why I did it in this order, but whatever. Which was when I was packing up my apartment in LA. Packing up my stuff, squeezing it all into a box, and my kitties are there, it's cute. They come out in the end. It's cute, but it's sad because if you know me, I've made a post about it on Instagram, but if you know me personally as well, you know that old babe passed away. Pretty sad. Very fucking devastating. I shouldn't say pretty sad. It was horrible. It's not horrible though. It's having a clean, deliciously shaven face, thanks to Henson razors. I'm not gonna burp in the mic. I'm gonna pause it. I was made aware by many of your comments in the last video that if I'm making a suckling, or what was the noise? I drank some milk and I was sipping it and you could hear it. A lot of people were like, yo, don't do that. And I forgot. I remembered from like episodes of podcasts where people are like, yo, we heard about your complaints about we shouldn't eat into the mic, and we're gonna keep doing it, and fuck you, but also I empathize with you. But I'm not gonna say fuck you because I'm a good person. I'm virtuous and moral. And when I pause the recording to burp so you don't have to hear it directly in the mic, that's me virtue signaling to you. So anyways, mixed in a little bit of a routine video here today too, because hold on, I'm flossing here. I'm always surprised how many people I talk to that don't floss. And I don't know, it's not a judgment. It just makes me go like, damn, like when you eat, so much stuff gets in between your teeth. And like, I mean, if you don't have bad breath, it's whatever, I guess. But also, well, it's not whatever, because look, my mom's a dental hygienist. This stuff's been drilled into my mind since I was a boy. It was a fascist home when it came to toothbrushes, toothpaste, and floss. She made me get an Oral-B tattoo on my wrist. I'll never show it to anybody, but now fuck Oral-B. Their toothpaste is ass. Their portable toothbrushes are fine, but I mean, which portable toothbrushes aren't, right? So anyways, yeah, flossing, I feel like people that floss for the first time or whatever, it's like, you must be digging out grave. You're digging a grave of food chunks and other stuff. This song is definitely dipping into some Skyrim shit right now. Until the bells came in, it was Skyrim. I'm super cozy here. This is that post-shower, cleaning up after a long trip. I was driving for like 2 days and really scruffy. You could see that when I was shaving beforehand, you could see I was real scruff. And I don't like being scruffy at all. I like being clean shaven except for my mustache. So I felt real grimy. So a nice hot shower, which I did cut through. I didn't show that because I don't want anybody getting any ideas. But I think it's implied, the before and after. The noise of the shower, the wet hair, you get it. You're smart. You understand continuity. But it's like cozy. I'm in a sweater. This is in the basement, literal mom's basement dweller. But it's really cold down there because kind of like my sister's bathroom, this room doesn't ventilate. The dryer vent is just like sticking up into the air because they replaced the windows and bullshit. It was a long story, but all of that's to say the place is cold as hell, so I'm in a sweater and then I go lay down. And instead of a heater down there, they got a heated blanket. Nice little, throw it on you. Cozy and warm. I brought the cats up with me, so they're in there sitting on the bed. Cozy on the warm blanket. Not scared, but in an unfamiliar place after a 2-day trip in a car. And they're very cozy. So, anyways, finishing up the laundry. I actually didn't even realize ever that you could use a basket to transfer stuff from the washer to the dryer, which sounds diabolically stupid. But I always just kind of like pulled some of the stuff out of the washer and then did like a sort of a, what's the motion? I don't know, just a transfer motion that requires centrifugal force to keep the clothes or the blankets or whatever from just falling on the ground. But yet they have to diverge paths outwards from the, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, here it is. We are back in my old apartment. This is Minecraft type music, by the way, it sounds like. I fuck with it though, you know? Moving, holy shit, moving. There's 2 types of moving, right? One of them is when you move and you don't have stuff. You're moving out of your parents' place, your first apartment. You're moving to a dorm. You don't have stuff. If you move to a dorm, you don't have it, and you won't have it still. There's a bunk bed or whatever. You just got like maybe a desk, computer, a goon cave, a couple boxes of, what do kids have? Porn? Do people do porn magazines? A couple boxes of supplies. And moving when all that's all you have. Oh, it's so scary. Oh, it's so much. No, it's not. It's not. Because when you have stuff, the vast majority of moves in your life, which is moves when you have things to move, actual things to move, it's not hell, It's not like you're writhing in agony. It's like you're at the door to hell. And the longer you wait to start that process of moving, the more you put into sort of a last minute process of moving, the closer to that door to hell you get, and then you open it, and then you walk right in and tumble down the hole. That's how I imagine hell looks like. It's like a red room with red floors, but it's kind of a cavernous, it's kind of a cave, and stuff's on fire for sure, but it's not quite, you're in an oven that has fire. The devil's not there. You're just at the door. There's a doorman, there's a bouncer. But while you're in the room, it's still hot. And that heat is stress, Because if you're planning your move out, it's still not great, still doesn't feel great. But if you're not, the stress builds. And then I was gonna save all my moving for a 3-bedroom apartment, which is insane to have a 3-bedroom as one person. Had other plans, didn't work out, etc., etc., etc. But I was gonna do all of it on like the last day and a half, like basically the last 2 days. That being loading stuff into a U-Haul, driving the U-Haul to a storage unit, loading stuff into the storage unit, which sounds like a quick process, but holy shit. Holy shit. I say all that to say, that's not even like a warning lesson. Like, it goes without saying, moving, you just got to prep for it if it's for your first time moving with stuff. But I don't know, the stress of that, I've never felt quite the stress of doing that. And it's so compounded by paralysis. Like being in an apartment where everything needs to go. There's so many things you could start with. There's so many things you like have in your mind to do that it's like for me, I went through like decision paralysis, or I don't know. I think it's an ADHD thing where you just can't start. Instead, you go to bed, you watch a video on YouTube with your phone kind of sideways in bed. You have a pop socket, your fingers are between the pop socket and you're leaning. It's really comfortable. You have a body pillow, your neck's on the body pillow, your elbows up over it so that you can hold your phone. It's really comfortable. You do that instead of doing a single thing, because doing a single thing would insinuate that there weren't a billion things to do, and you need to do that billion thing in the mind of the paralyzed individual. Some of this music is straight up calm, meditation, soothe. Like this for sure. I'm not a huge fan because it's like this is very clearly just music that's designed to calm, like massage therapist office waiting room. And sometimes massage therapists room where they do the massage therapy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Massage enjoyers. I've only ever had 2 massages in my life, and I was just a boy. Yeah, see, look, all this stuff. The couch comes apart, thankfully, in pieces. That didn't make it any easier to move in, an hour or 2 hours, whatever I would have given myself if I hadn't started it like a few days prior. To be clear, I don't know if I even said, I don't think I did, but I didn't do the entire move in 2 days. I started a week before because someone told me, what the fuck? They said, what the fuck to me, and I said, what? And they said, oh, you've never moved with stuff before? And I said, yeah. And then they said, still, what the fuck, you dumbass? And then I started boxing stuff up, and this entire week of just extreme stress. There's baby cat. Yay. Oh, I miss her so much. She's not, no, I miss her because she's in Washington and I'm not in Washington. I left her there with my mom. And she's getting along really well with the other cats, which is really happy to see. She's such a sweetie. I'm not skipping through a whole lot of this footage. I don't know. I'm listening to this music and thinking, it's touching to watch the time pass at the same speed it's passing for me right now. Me existing in a prior moment, just doing something. Like it's a full mirror of what I'm doing right now. If I were to be recording myself recording this voiceover with the computer here, showing footage of me, I could play that in 10 years and have a stroke or whatever. Whenever you get like, you're like, whoa, that's trippy. Have whatever happens during that. Look at this. Pure paralysis. There we go though. I think I was trying to clear the room out so I could roll the rug up. Order of operations for these tasks, mind-boggling, you know. Also, the audio's cut for this part because I was talking into the microphone and I was making a video talking about Sam Sulik, this workout fitness YouTuber. Didn't end up, it was kind of mid. I watched it back and was like, yeah, probably not. So I just cut the audio out fully because it's really hard for me, listen to someone talk when there's voices in the background, even if they're quieted down. But you're not missing much. It was some booty cheeks. God, I'm watching this and I can smell that room. I can hear the 101 traffic that was right outside the window. I could smell it. It's just, oof. A challenge for the audience. Go into your camera roll, scroll the way up, and find a photo of you in a place. A place that's situated in your memory that you once lived or you once experienced. Picture, how does it sound? How does it smell? Is there a breeze on your face? Are you sad? I was just thinking about that, like live as a kid, certain periods of time. I lived in a double wide for a while, this trailer. And I was really thinking about it when talking to my dad, like, damn. There were so many unique things about that place and about our time there. The things we would do as a family. We played hella cribbage, watched Pirates of the Caribbean, I remember that very vividly. Just doing simple shit. It was really cold. Like there was a heater, but you know, winters it'd get wet and cold and we'd be driving to school. Or I don't know. We'd ride with my dad in his work truck to school. And the diesel engine starting in the morning. The smoke billowing out of it, or steam, whatever's or steam, whatever comes out of the pipe thing. I think it's enough. That's enough of that type of narration. I think it was just the song that was bringing that out of me. There's Babe. Fuck me, dude. I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. Dude, I miss her so much. Oh, dude, fuck me. I left that part of I left that part of the couch there because I didn't want. Dude, why am I doing this to myself? Oh, I left it there because I didn't want to disturb her because I knew I saved it to the last minute. Because, yeah, I don't know. You don't want to disturb your cats, man, sometimes. Fuck, dude. I wish I would have left it there and just rolled the rug up another time. Tears streaming, bro. I gotta pause this. I'll be back in a second. Yo. The fuck? Yeah, so like why would I I'm back. I'm chill. Why would I do that to myself? I don't know. Felt good. Feels good to cry. Feels good to dip back into the memory of a place that you lived in for so long. Think about some of the critters that were with you, living there with you, existing in that space. Whew. Heavy session. Let me know what you thought of it, though. I probably won't do these voiceover ones that much. I think people prefer the other stuff, it seems like. But let me know what you thought of the music and the format and the voiceover, etc. And the crying. See ya.